Good morning. It's Thursday, September 14th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan and we are here to practice Wudang Qigong. We have foundation sets this morning, sets 1 through 9. We're going to focus this morning on something that is fundamental foundations, right? That is the concept of using the mind to direct what the muscles are doing. Right now, we think of that normally. I'm gonna put this down. We think of that normally. I just did something. I decided I was going to put the cup down. I put the cup down. I did something to do that. What did I do? I had to learn that movement. I had to learn how to do that. My body had to learn how to hold the cup, right? If anybody's had kids, they have to learn how to hold the cup. You do. As a baby, you have to grow up to where you can grip the cup and you can hold it. Then you have to be able to coordinate getting it to your mouth, right? That process is something that we learn without really thinking about it. Because, well, I want something to drink and I need to get, it's in this cup and I need to get it to my mouth so I can do that. That's fundamental, that's fundamental survival, right? That idea that we learn something without thinking about it. We're not paying attention to it. Now we're adults, now we're paying attention to something that we're going to do, we're going to learn. How do I move my hand? What do I have to do? Right? My right hand is now resting in my left hand. What do I do? What did I have to do? That level of understanding, knowing what you actually did. My hand's here. I released my fist and I dropped my elbow. Right along in here, a little bit of tension to support the arm. That's about it. That takes practice. It takes a little bit of focus, paying attention to what you're doing. It also requires that you know where those muscles are, which ones work, which type of movement, how to do that type of movement, and how to do it, right? Well, no, I didn't want that. I didn't want that either. I wanted that. How to do it makes a difference as well. So with each of the movements today, and yeah, we're going to start. Each of the movements today, we're going to pay attention to 2 areas of the body. One is the area just below the shoulder blades, along the center of the spine, below the neck spine, and below the shoulder blades. The second area that we're going to pay attention to is the area right here across, not up and down, across the hip girdle. Okay, so top of the hip, about 2 fingers below the top of the hip, where you feel the hip crest. It's at your own body, right? Toward the front, about 2 fingers below that, right about here. Okay, so waist is here, hip girdle is here, just about 2 fingers below that. Pull. Flatten it. One side pulls to one side pulls to the other side. and it's in opposition. So when I pull this side, I want to feel that pull come across. When I pull this side, same thing here, right? And it's at just a little bit of an angle. Those muscles are what we're paying attention to this morning, and they're internal muscles. They're not the big external ones. Internal focus matters. Bend the knees, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, open the arms, hands circle to the front, basic stretch, and back around to both sides, up along center line, reach out, bend the knees, reach up, as you come up, pull across the front, stretch out, fingertips reach up, elbows drop down, wrists, hands return to your sides. All right, as we're practicing today, I'm going to focus on 3 sets, pushing the mountain, yin and yang both appear, and turning palm. And down. Each of these has this sense of push, hung, the bush of push, Japang. That's, yeah, it's a little different. That sense of hung, Shibutonga, and that an is push. They both can translate as push. Yeah, I've talked about that as well. This idea, though, what I'm paying attention to this morning, all right? So, right here, below the shoulders, along the center, this section right in here, the jaji, just above that, the small muscles that attach into the shoulder and merge into the layer along the spine, but just the ones under the shoulder blades. I talked about this hip girdle. Pay attention to pulling that in even as you push out. Feet about shoulder width apart, pushing the mountain. Palms up, breathe in, press down. Pay attention to the hip girdle. Pay attention to where you set the hip. Breathe out. And breathe in. Hold under the shoulders. Keep the area relaxed, but pay attention to it. It drives both the arms and the legs. Hold across the front. Pull up through the Hui. Pull in and up, across both sides. Pull in and sink. Hold through the back. Stay relaxed and alert. Relax the breath. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Last time. Breathe out. Hands down along both sides, breathe out, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Going to turn around, push to both sides. Same concept, same idea. Pay attention to the small muscles through the upper part of the back, just below the shoulder. Pay attention to this cross along the front, along the hip girdle. Breathe right shoulder width apart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift right. Open left. Pull across. Keep the shoulders down and open. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, shift left, open right. Push. Pull across. Pull in and down. And breathe in. And breathe out. Shift. Pay attention to the lower body. Shift. Still pay attention to the lower body. Pull across the hip. Pull up and in. Through the hui. Now, pay attention to the upper body, from the waist through the shoulders, through the neck spine, through the back leg. Open the back, keep the shoulders down. Pull in. Stay centered. Shift. Breathe in. And breathe out. Whole body. Connect through the Yung Chuan. Bubbling well in the foot. All the way through the Bai Hui at the crown of the head. Extend through the back. Open the hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Whole body. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Hands down along both sides. Breathe out. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. Same idea, the same sense of connectedness, the same sense of paying attention to this cross along the front of the abdomen and the small muscles. It kind of goes this way. It comes down this along the spine. Okay, so the small muscles along the spine, just above the jiaji, underneath the shoulders. As the arms turn, pay special attention to both the sense of connectedness through the back as well as the connection through the palm and the middle Tantian. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Breathe in. And breathe out. Shift. Palms up. Little step. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Keep the back open. Pay attention to the middle Tantian and the connection with both palms. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Pay attention to the lower body. Connect the step. Connect through the hip. The hip stays open and connected. Pull across the front. Pull up. From inside, not from outside. Pay attention to the upper body. Relax through the back. Open the shoulders. Yeah, I just did that. Keep the shoulders down. Open the arms. Two more. Whole body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Alright, this type of practice, I got my trusty error message back up over here. I can probably tell you what is going on with that and why. Yeah, that's me looking at the screen up over here. All right, I'm finishing up anyway, so we're good. That sense of paying attention to particular body part, particular area of the body, that focus, that as we're paying attention to this one part, the adjacent parts also come into focus. It's the side effect, right? That type of practice is one type of practice. It's not the only way to practice, and the idea that we're going to pay attention to the upper body and then we're going to pay attention to the lower body, or vice versa, that we're paying attention to the lower body and then we pay attention to the upper body. At separation also has the side effect of giving us a better sense of what that connection should be. So again, it's one type of practice. It's not something to say, well, this is the only way to practice. We have to, no, this is one type. And I'm stressing that for a number of reasons, but to just take away, it's one type of practice. The same as many of the other things that I do in class, it's one type of practice. And that sense of I'm looking for how to say it. That sense of understanding that there's more than one kind of practice and that we can do more than one kind of practice with these exercises. They're designed for that. That's part of what we want to have in whatever we're doing. If it's only this one, this one, this one, this one, what does practice, how do you develop your practice? What's this one? And it could be this one. Well, what about this one? Right? There are many opportunities for multiple kinds of practice. I'll be back tomorrow with advanced sets, and we'll do something that will be another type of practice. I appreciate all of y'all being here. Thank you. Bye.